Good morning guys and welcome back to Damo Drives, bringing real reviews to real people and answering some of those questions other channels might not talk about. I've come down to the Millbrook Proving Ground with Kia to drive the latest Kia Sportage. Now this is the most popular car the company make, and this is the brand new PHEV version. It's really important for the company because, like I said, it's the most popular one and it brings in the most money for the company. So I've got the car for the next 25 minutes, so not very long. So it should give you an idea of what the car's like. Very briefly, first impression. So let's hop in and we'll go for a bit of a drive. So let's get started in this brand new Kia Sportage. I've never driven this car before. I've never driven a Kia, so this is going to be an experience trying to work out where everything is. Luckily, I know how to start the car, so there's luckily a start button. The first thing that really stands out is this massive screen in front of me. It's lovely. It really is high quality. Now let's turn some of these blowers down. Physical buttons, which is fantastic. A lot of companies seem to have gone away from doing that. So we've got auto climate, we've got physical buttons for temperature, so we can, let's just turn that down ever so slightly. That's cool. There we go. So let's get going then. Twist the rotary dial around to D, and that's it. How simple is that? So let's get going then. Because this is a PHEV, it started off in electric mode, which is good. And I can hear water for some reason. I don't know whether that's very bizarre. Why can I hear water? Okay, so that was a strange start. There's the sound of water playing through the car. If we turn it up again. Okay, maybe that's supposed to be relaxing. Now this car is so full of tech. It's really impressive. Seats are nice and comfy. We've got great visibility out the front. We have got an auto box in here. We've got paddle shifts as well. So if I do want to change gear myself, I can do. Now, because this is a PHEV, I can force it into electric mode only. So we're going to go into the high speed route first of all and simulate sort of more like motorway speeds and see how we get on. It's up to 100 miles an hour, but we'll just do some normal speed driving. So we're going to get up to the speed limit. Both electric and petrol have kicked in. It's 1.6 litre engine. Let's get up to, there we go. So this is 60 miles an hour, and I'm going to be quiet just for a minute. So that's very quiet. Let's increase our speed a bit more. Let's get up to So that's 70. Again, that's really impressive. Very, very little road noise at all. And if you're in Germany or in the autobahns, you can go up to 100. So let's get up to 100 then. It's pulling nicely. There we go, it's just under 100. That's good. Very little tyre noise, quiet, comfortable, the engine isn't struggling. Yeah, so it's a big thumbs up for sensible motorway and high-speed cruising. What we're going to do now is go on to some more interesting routes. We've got a hill course here at the Millbrook testing ground, which is brilliant for, you know, your B-road type driving situations. It's not really a sporty car, even though it's called a Sportage, but we'll see what it's like on that sort of route. I'm trying to, in the very little time, trying to give everyone an idea of what the car's like on mixed conditions. So we'll go around. So I think we've used up all of our battery by pushing it a bit harder on that high speed bowl. We've got 0 range, but it should use some regen to actually charge the battery a bit more. I'm hoping anyway. So we've got some more bumpy bits of road here to simulate probably traditional British roads with their massive potholes. Very, very comfortable though. So we've got different drive modes. I've just changed over to sports mode using this little selector down here. We have got other options for a bit of off-roading, so we've got snow and sand. But I can't picture this car doing too much sand driving. It's got a good turn of acceleration though. That's really impressive. What are the brakes like? Let's hope they're good. No, they feel good. Push it round. That's got surprisingly good handling. It's quite sure-footed. Now the great thing about this being a PHEV is when you're driving around a town, you can just pop it in electric mode and not be pumping out any horrible fossil fuels. It's also going to help with your emissions, fuel economy. Company car tax is definitely going to be lower. So there's lots and lots of benefits of having a car like this being a PHEV. Only downside is if you don't charge it, you are lugging around extra weight with those batteries and the electric motor. So again, it's a bit more flexible than a full electric car, but it's just remembering to plug the thing in. So many driver aids on this thing as well. It's not really the sort of route I can actually use that. We have got active cruise control, lane assist, active steer, active braking, 360 cameras. There are tons and tons of things that come with this car. This is the GT Sportage model, so it's pretty much every gadget and widget you can possibly want on the car. It's just a very nice place to be behind here. The quality of the interior is nice. Feels very, very premium. All the touch points are good. Yeah, just everywhere in general is just a nice place to be in here. Push on for part of this route and see how the car gets on. We are limited to 55 miles an hour, but in this car I think that's plenty quick enough. It's not a sports car, but it handles well. It's got reasonable acceleration. It's quite compliant over the bumps. Got a big 180-degree bend here. How are we going to get on with this? little bit of slip, not, in fact, no slip at all there. I was 55 mile an hour around that bend and nothing. So I'm impressed with this. I really like the car in here. I'd love to have it for a bit longer to get used to it a bit more, but 25 minutes, hopefully I've given you an idea of what the new Sportage is like. I think they've done a really good job, and I can understand why it's so popular. So overall, yeah, it's a great car. So I hope you've enjoyed this short but sweet drive of the brand new Kia Sportage PHEV. Looks cool, it's got a good amount of tech, reasonably priced, reasonable performance as well. Overall, it's a good car. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Comments are always welcome, and remember to click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.